It's time for Ascension River District Hospital's coverage of East China High School sports. CTV and Ascension River District Hospital bring you today's game along with support from North Star Bank, Ace Hardware, and La Mache, the Murphy Inn.
Hello everybody, welcome into another edition of high school basketball here on CTV. The season premiere of high school basketball on CTV. Tom Brenner, Ken Parlarge here on the call at beautiful St. Clair High School, getting ready for action between the 0-1 St. Clair Saints and the 1-0 Port Huron Big Reds. Electric atmosphere throughout the freshman and JV games tonight. Should be another electric atmosphere here for a varsity basketball game. Gotta love it. Local Blue Water area basketball. Getting you set. We'll send it down courtside to the coach, Denny White, for the playing of our national anthem and the announcement of our starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and face the flag? Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor America this evening with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, St. Clair High School welcomes you to tonight's varsity contest between the Big Reds at Port Huron High School and the Saints of St. Clair High School. Tonight's starting lineup in a spirit of sportsmanship read in alternating fashion, beginning with the Big Reds. Senior, number 0, Brendan Coronado. For the Saints, senior, number 2, Jared Cramp. For Port Huron, junior, number 2, Nate Oriole. For the Saints, senior, number 3, Luke Ellis. For the Big Reds, junior, number 6, Connor Rosenau. For the Saints, senior, number 4, Eli Moore. senior number 14, Auburn Wallenbank. For the Saints, senior number 11, Cam Bleasdale. For Port Huron, senior number 24, Aaron Smith. For the Saints, senior number 33, Ty Pennywell. The Big Reds are coached by Jeremy Rosenau, assisted by Cliff Thompson. The Saints are coached by Matt Isterad, assisted by Zach Hurd, Todd Culling, Jake Stark.
All right, good start. Should be a good one here tonight, Ken.
You know, I think it really should be. That the Saints coming off that tough one at Armada. Like you mentioned earlier, we got a great atmosphere here. As long as the Saints can play through those jitters of the first home game and keep things under control, we should be in for a good one.
Kai Pennywell set to take the tip here for the Saints. Going to go up head-to-head against Connor Rosenau. We're ready for high school hoops here on CTV. Let's get it going. Pennywell grabbed the tip. Can't do that. We'll get a little... I think it'll be Port Huron basketball.
Right.
That is the case. So the Big Reds will take the basketball and try to get our first bucket of the night. 14. Auburn Wolfengang looks to be their trigger man. Gets it inside. Deep. Aaron Smith on the inside. Ball loose. Bleasdale after it. I think they may get Bleasdale with a little reach here.
Yeah, he spun out of it, and Bleasdale kept that hand in there to get the reach call.
Second foul, number 11, Cam Bleasdale, his first, team first.
The Reds get the basketball in. 14, Auburn Wolfengang. In the corner, Rosenau. Rosenau guarded by Eli Lohr. Ellis playing some tough D up top. Tries to drive in and gonna get an offensive foul. A little elbow reach around, and it's the Saints basketball.
That defense is going to be a big key to tonight's game for the Saints. If they can keep the Big Reds off the boards and they can put some pressure on that ball, it should be a huge advantage for the Saints.
Jared Cramp will trigger from the Saints bench area. Gets it into Lohr. Lohr got to be one of the taller point guards in the Blue Water area. Maybe the tallest. Ellis swings it around Bleasdale. Bleasdale looking inside wing. Lohr going to fire from three. Up and good.
And that's a sight for sore eyes. He was a little cold on Tuesday. For him to knock that first one down tonight should be a big boost for the Saints.
Start for the Saints offense. Now they got things settled in. Tough spin and score there from number 5. That's Connor Rosenau. Make it 3-2. Saints still on top. Ellis crosses the timeline. Going to drive. Going to go in. Behind the back pass to Pennywell. Couldn't quite handle it. Back come the Big Reds. Wolfengang with it. Swings it across. 3 look here for the Big Reds. Up long. Lohr with a rebound. Lohr, corner Bleasdale, drives baseline, tries to go through, loses the handle, ball on the deck, gets it to Cramp. Pennywell kicks to Ellis. Ellis crosses over, Big Red switch, Bleasdale open 3 from the wing, up good! Couple of St. Clair triples from that left wing, and it's 6-2.
Huge start for the Saints, knocking those first 2 down.
Some tough defense here. It's to his cutting man. Another turnover. Bleasdale with it. Tries to pull it back. Big Reds get it back. Probably a smart decision here by Wolfengang to pull it out. A little bit of chaos. Down 4. Lohr screen down. Wolfengang drives. This is going to be a tough one. No good. Rebounded by Cramp, and back comes Lohr. Bleasdale on the wing. He'll fire once again. This one's up long. Pennywell after it, saves it. Cramp can't handle it. Back come the Big Reds. This is 0. Brendan Coronado. Inside, good look here. And he went to his left hand there. That was Aaron Smith. He had it open on the right side.
He did. He had that wide open on the right side. Took one extra step.
Must be a lefty. Tough missed opportunity for the Big Reds. Lower hands to Bleasdale. Swings it to Ellis. He's looking inside. Waits for the action. Lohr drives. Loses the handle out of bounds to the Big Reds.
Lohr really looking to assert himself early here. You mentioned one of the bigger point guards. Don't forget about Tyler Jamison at Northern.
Good call. I always forget that he plays point guard.
Right.
Because he's huge.
Yep.
I think he might even be in the house. I think I saw him and his dad in the house here watching this game. 3 up and good here for 5. That's Connor Rosenau. He's got all 5 of the Big Reds points early on. Derek Disselrath just checked in for the Saints. Gets it over to Cam Bleasdale. Kicks it up. Pennywell fakes, drives, gets in the lane. He's got a good chance. Just missed. And rebound by Disselrath with a steal. A lot of back and forth action early on at 6'5" St. Clair.
Pennywell should be able to take number 24 off the dribble whenever he wants tonight. Let's see if they pull him out a little bit later.
Lohr drive, kick. Bleasdale 3 from the corner, up short. Gets his own miss, though. He's trapped and somehow finds his way to Lohr. His 3 attempt up. Off. Disselrath offensive rebound up and good.
What a spark off the bench.
Make it 8-5 St. Clair. Another driving kick, this time on the Port Huron end. Goes up. Shot up short. Kept it alive. Smith with the basketball now goes up with that left hand off glass and good.
Good call about that left hand, Coach.
Disselrath triggers to Bleasdale. Make it 8-7. St. Clair still on top with that 1-point lead. Disselrath fakes, dribbles, gets it up across the timeline to Ellis. Ellis tight roping it, gets it across, was trying to get it to Pennywell and stolen away here by Smith, who gets it to Rosenau.
That's got to be a bounce pass.
Rosenau fakes, gets it to Smith. He's looking for one of his ball handlers. He does find Nathan Oriel, who goes up wildly and is going to get bailed out a little bit with a foul call here.
Yeah, he certainly put the afterburners on there. Might have been bailed out like you mentioned.
I think he was fouled, but still would have been a tough layup.
They got to make sure they just move their feet, get in that help side, and take the charge on that one. He was not stopping.
First foul on Eli Lohr, second team foul for the Saints. Braylon Essien into the game for St. Clair. 0 is Brendan Coronado. He triggers for the Big Reds, gets it in. Essien up on his man. Swinging around Wolfengang. They get it inside. Kick again, no 3 there. Gonna drive, float, off glass, up and good there for number 2, Nathan Oriel. Big Reds with their first lead of the night. It's 9-8, Port Huron. Essien with it, crosses over, crosses the timeline, has it. Port Huron bench thought he may have traveled or went out of bounds. A little bump from behind by Smith and a foul.
Right, Hunter's got to make sure he releases that contact and comes forward and meets that ball. He kind of got bailed out too by the big fella trying to go through him.
24, Aaron Smith. His first, team second.
Both teams with 2 fouls here with 2:55 to go in the first. Lohr to trigger, gets it into Hunter Richardson. Swings Bleasdale, who fakes, waiting for the action. Essien in the corner. Bleasdale swings Disselrath. He's looking for Lohr, not quite there. Takes a couple dribbles. Gonna need a little help. He has it. Essien top. Bleasdale with a fake. He almost faked out his own man. Big Reds get it ahead. 14 is Wolfengang. He's up and good. Make it 11-8 Port Huron. A little press action here from the Big Reds.
Just some token man-to-man. They should just clear out and let Lohr bring it up.
And that's exactly what they do. Bleasdale, Lohr with it. Inside Richardson. He's going to work on Smith. Disselrath, top of the key. Off the hands of Essien and out of bounds.
I had jotted some notes down early about Coach Disselrath using the bench. They've already gone a good 8 deep here in the first quarter. Trying to keep everybody fresh.
Kai Pennywell back into the game. He gives Richardson a blow. 11-8, Port Huron High on top. 2:10 to go here in the first quarter at St. Clair High School. Coronado swings it around. Rosenau tries to drive on Pennywell, crosses to his right, has to kick it over. Shot fake, not much there. Bleasdale on him. And the Big Reds reset. Three is Cole. That one's up and good there. I think
That was good patience by the Big Reds.
Cameron Cole with a bucket, his first of the night. Saints bring it back. They're down 5, their largest deficit of the night. Lohr guarded up close, crosses over, gets in the lane. Good pass to Pennywell. Goes
and
up
one.
and one. Count it, and a foul for Kai Pennywell.
That's been a Port Huron staple all 3 games so far today, is really putting pressure on the ball. As long as our point guards and perimeter players can handle that, attack the basket, they should have dump-offs for the posts all night long.
See if that's the spark the Saints needed there. Foul went against Dynell Benjamin. Pennywell's free throw is up and good. Give Kai Pennywell his 3 points on the night, and they cut the deficit down to 2. 13-11, Port Huron High on top. Heading towards a minute to go here in the first quarter. Benjamin in the high post, guarded tight by Pennywell, who comes away with a steal. Pennywell, this off the bench there, after a very quick rest, comes up with a big play. See if the Kansas Saints can capitalize. Here's their chance. Lohr, money from 3. Give him 2 threes on the night and 6 points. Saints back on top.
What a big difference it is to have Pennywell on the floor.
Big Reds trying to answer. They're down 1 now. All of a sudden, a big-time Saints run. Under a minute to go now. See if the Saints can close this thing out on defense. Pennywell up close once again. Goes around. He cheated a little bit. Got burned, but bucket's no good. And he ends up with the rebound, too. Lohr with the basketball, takes a Pennywell screen. He'll bring it across. 30 seconds to go here in the first. See if the Saints play for the last shot. Ball going to go out of bounds to the Big Reds. 3 men going to come in here for St. Clair and 2 for the Big Reds. Richardson, Ellis, and geez, I'm having a blank in your
Jared
cramp. I just want to call him blank. 22 seconds on the clock. Rosenau got it on side and blocked by Richardson. Second effort from Smith not there. 11 seconds. Saints with a good chance here to get a last bucket, up a point. Ellis crosses over, spins. Oh, he went to throw it back over to Assi and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, got a little too fancy. Just got to make that easy one to the corner.
Big Reds got 4. They've got 3, 2. It's going to be a half-court heave if they're going to get one off. The shot is up in time, but no good. And after 1 quarter of play, it's St. Clair 14, Port Huron 13. We're back with big-time second quarter action after these messages on CTV.
I'm Dr. Lee Batcheldor, Chief Medical Officer for Ascension River District Hospital. I'm speaking to you on behalf of the hundreds of outstanding physicians, associates, and volunteers who provide personalized, compassionate, high-quality health care at our beautiful hospital on South River Road. We've been proudly serving this community for more than 50 years. Even more important, we plan to continue serving this community for a long time to come. Always remember that we are here when you need us, 24 hours a day, right here, right now, today, and in the future.
La Mache is open in the south end of St. Clair's Riverview Plaza. La Mache, an artisan's experience, soon filled with over 40 unique artisans under one roof. Individual spaces with their own vibe, handmaids, pottery, French candies and jellies, Halloween, Christmas, candles, pottery. Walk through the halls of La Mache and see the individual booths that everyone's talking about. La Mache, an artisan's experience in the south end of the Riverview Plaza.
Welcome back to high school basketball here on CTV. Tom Brenner, Ken Parlarge with you. Pretty exciting first quarter, Ken. 14-13, St. Clair on top.
It was really a quarter of runs. St. Clair started out quick, jumped up to that 3-point lead, scored a quick 8. Port Huron rallied back, but then the Saints finished with a flurry there and took the lead to end the quarter. So let's see how things shape up here in the second.
Eli Lohr led the Saints with 6. That's also a game high. Rosenau has 5 for Port Huron.
cooking with those rims tonight.
Sent at 17-13, St. Clair. Sorry, got caught looking at my scorecard. Big Reds trying to answer down 4. In the corner, picked it up. They swing it around. Oriel with it. Gonna drive the lane. Good looking drive. Goes up with the left hand.
Oh, no one there.
And somehow the Big Reds with it again. Corner 3 on its way up. No good in front of the student section. Nice job there by Essie.
Yeah, that was a great box out by Braylon.
Ellis with another one of those spins, gets it over. Cramp with it in the corner, back over to Logan Ellis. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Cramp, who drives baseline, pulls up and blocked there by 5. Connor Rosenau. Saints keep the basketball though.
Really some poor spacing there by the Saints allowed that block. They were pretty close in that corner. Got to make sure they keep that spacing, keep that offense moving.
Ellis looking to trigger from the baseline, was looking up top, not much there. Tosses it in, Essien has it. Ellis with it on the wing. Saints need to run a little action here. Ellis, Essien, another 3 attempt on its way up long into the hands of the Big Reds. That comes Rosenau. Big Reds are down 4. Corner, that's Wolfengang. Shot fake there from Rosenau, drives, kicks, 3-point attempt up long there. Richardson, good box out. Going to draw a foul here on 24, Aaron Smith.
It's going to be 2 on the big fella.
14 foul on Port Huron. We'll bring back that press. Rosenau, Wilson, and Wolfengang all working that press for Port Huron. Cam Bleasdale with it. St. Clair up 4. 6.5 to play here in the second quarter. Another turnover here for the Saints. Back comes Port Huron. Kind of giving them a little bit of life here with a couple of these turnovers. Port Huron running their action. Wilson with it up top, guarded tight by Bleasdale, and I think they're going to get him with a little reach.
And that's 2 on Cam, too.
Cam with 2 out of the 3 St. Clair fouls. Logan Ellis is going to check in. I imagine it's going to be for Bleasdale. And that is the case. Kai Pennywell going to come back in for Richardson. Did a nice job.
And they'll certainly have a mismatch down low. It looks like Rosenau is going to have to try and match up with Pennywell.
Good drive and a turnover right into the hands of Pennywell. It's amazing how that basketball seems to keep finding Kai Pennywell. Every time he comes in, he's got a magnet on him. Port Huron showing a little bit of a flurry on defense here.
Yeah, looking to double that first pass.
Yep. Lord calms the waters, gets it over to Logan Ellis, swings it to his brother Luke, gets it inside Pennywell. Little battle there, and before he falls out, saves it. Ellis 3 up long. Good box out there, and a nice rebound there by Bryant Wilson. Big Reds still down 4. Wolfengang kicks it across. Ends up back with the basketball up top, and Port Huron resets. 5.5 to go here in the second quarter. Only 3 total points in this quarter so far between the 2 teams. Spinning and a score, and a nice scoop off glass there by number 12.
Better come help him.
That's Deontay Foy with his first points of the night. Pennywell with it, fakes, spins, goes up with a left hand, nicely off glass, no good, gets his own miss. Back up Lord, 3 from the top, no good. Port Huron with a rebound. Back comes Port Huron. For a second there, Rosenau was down on the other end. Looks like he'll be all right and bring it back down.
That's just got to wear him out trying to bang with Pennywell down low.
Yeah.
And then head the other way. I think he's the only one that hasn't come off the floor yet with the Big Reds.
I think the next whistle he may get a little break unless he's just that guy. Oriel with it, swings it around to Wilson. Back up top, Wolfengang with it. Wolfengang pressured by Ellis, goes out of bounds, going to stay here with Port Huron.
That pace is certainly slowed down from where it was in the first quarter.
Braylon Essien 3 and a Deontay Foy spinning off glass bucket are the only 2 field goals here in the second. We're almost halfway through the second quarter. Top of the 3 3-point line, shot up, no good. It was wide open there for Oriel, no good. Wolfengang gonna try from 3, and he's good. His first 3 of the night. Gives the Big Reds the lead, 18-17. Ellis with it, gonna bring it up, fakes, crosses over, gets it inside. Richardson spins, goes up, no good, and rebounded there by Rosenau.
The right move, he just isn't sure where he was.
A little Euro step action there from Oriel, but he can't finish, so the style does not pay off.
So much for that slowing the pace down.
Yeah. I call the scoring drought, and they're scoring. You said they're slowing it down, and all of a sudden it's chaos. We should just figure out what we want to have happen here. What's good for the viewers? Let's just say the opposite.
Exactly.
Smith back into the game for Port Huron. It's Port Huron High 18, St. Clair 17. 3:42 on the clock here in the second quarter. Ellis gets it in, Lohr.
They really should go down low. They got the big fella back in with his 2 fouls.
Shaw, good pass to Richardson. Can't quite handle it. Turned it over. Big Reds with it again. Wolfengang going to see if he's hot. He's not. Richardson, good rebound. Lohr with it. Saints have had decent action on offense. Just got to kind of find a way to not turn that basketball over. Ellis, 3 from the corner.
Not even close.
Back comes Oriel.
Not a lot of patience being shown on the Saints end. In 1 pass and a shot.
Oriel knocked it out of bounds. St. Clair basketball. Essien back in for Luke Ellis. Schulk has entered the ball game a couple moments ago for the Saints. He triggers it into Logan Ellis. 3 minutes to go. It's a 1-point Port Huron High lead. Logan Ellis going to take a little bit of a screen there. Richardson fought his man off.
Yeah, the defender was riding him pretty good all the way down the floor. Good job by Ellis to realize that and just attack the basket.
First foul on Cameron Cole. Guy Pennywell, they must have an oxygen tank over there because he's not over there long. Kai takes the basketball, looking inside. Essien's in there. They get it up top. Ellis. Essien in the corner. Looking for a little help, bounces it up back up top. Logan Ellis with it. Gonna drive on his man, kicks it over. Essien with it, gets into the paint. Free throw line, Schulk. Lohr to Ellis.
There it is, he's got him.
Pennywell inside, working on Smith, who's got a couple fouls, can't quite finish. Good rebound by Lohr, up and good. First points of the second quarter for Eli Lohr. He's got 8 on the night.
Pennywell just
back on top.
Sorry about that. Pennywell just has to make sure he squares up on him. He's not going to foul him with the 2. Should be able to do whatever he wants down low right now.
You called that in the first quarter. Looks like maybe a St. Clair timeout.
30-second timeout.
So Matt Disserat taking a timeout. His squad's up 19-18, 2:21 on the clock here. Good to see Eli Lohr get back on track here in the second frame. He's got 8 on the night.
Yeah, he really is the guy, if you want to say so. I think the Saints are gonna be as successful as Eli lets them. If Eli can stay hot, pull that defender out, then use his size down low, you know, he could be a real special player for the Saints this year.
Wolfengang knocked down a 3 for Port Huron. He's got 5 on the night. Deontay Foy has the only other Port Huron bucket. He's got 2 total, so all his points here in the second quarter. Still working on just 10 points here total between the 2 teams.
Yeah, both teams have kind of gone cold. Both kind of settling for 1 pass and firing it up, not being real patient.
Saints return with Essien, Pennywell, Cramp, Lohr, and Derek Disserat.
There's a little full court zone press.
And they turn him over. Coronado had it.
Good thing it's not the NBA. That would have been a breakaway foul.
Foul on Disserat, his first.
Just got to be patient, get the ball in the middle.
That foul totally worth it. Like as you mentioned with high school rules, that was like a no-brainer. Cole trying to get it inside, not there. Oriel with it. This time Cole triggers from 3. Would have had to go in off glass if it was good, and somehow Oriel with the rebound amongst the trees. Another wild drive, no good, and Pennywell there to settle things down. Still 19-18. We're under 2 minutes to go now. Lohr going to take a Pennywell screen. Oh, he had Pennywell on the roll. Now they find him inside. He goes up and not there. Took 3 big Reds to do it. Pennywell will go to the line.
Yeah, like you said, it looked like we missed him on the pick and roll. Good look by Distelrath to get it right back into him. That's 3.
His third, team 7.
He's not happy about it. Pennywell's first one is up, no good. So the obvious is Donnell Benjamin's got to come in for Aaron Smith. You don't got to be a basketball coach to know you should probably get him out of the game.
Right. Not bad, though, when you can bring a 6'6" junior in.
Yeah. Pennywell's second one is up and no good. Port Huron comes away with it. Cameron Cole gets it up ahead, and a rough pass is stolen by Kai Pennywell. Here comes Derek Distelrath.
No numbers.
Essian's on the ground. Lohr drives, kicks, cramp, corner 3, up, no good. Rebounded there by Cole. $1:20 to go here in the second quarter. Saints still holding on to a 19-18 point lead. Wish I would have wrote down the time the last bucket happened. It's dry as the Sahara in here.
It's been a while.
Another kick, 3 on the way here is up and no good. Essian with the rebound, and we're at a minute to go here in the second quarter. Braylon Essian with it, crosses over his man, gets in the corner, cramp, smartly gets out of that spot. Distelrath gonna drive, tried to get it to Pennywell, which was wise, but it'll stay with the Saints.
Something I like to tell the freshman team, you got to give up that good shot and get a great shot. The Saints are settling for good shots with that one pass and kick. They just be a little more patient. They should be able to get it into Pennywell whenever they need to.
Cramp and Essian head to the bench. The Ellis brothers come back in for St. Clair. Lohr triggering for the Saints, gets it up top. Luke Ellis going to drive with his right hand. I think they're going to get him with a travel, and that is the case.
Yep.
49 seconds, Big Reds with the basketball. Cameron Cole bringing it across the timeline. He's guarded by Logan Ellis. Gets it over to Rosenau. Back in the hands, Oriel with a shot up, no good. And Eli Lohr has it. 30 seconds to go. Saints looking to somehow get themselves a bucket here. Looking inside at Pennywell, who's working. Cross court.
Oh, he's got him sealed.
Pennywell is working down there, goes up. Can't get the roll. Lohr went over the top, but no foul call. And back come the Big Reds with 12 seconds on the clock.
No foul.
0 is Coronado. Cole wide open for 3. Up, no good. Into the hands of Lohr. They got to go. They got 3. They got 2. Lohr gets it ahead. Up. That was
and in.
Goes. That baby counts.
Yes.
At the buzzer.
Could have been.
Ellis makes it 21-18. Saints headed into the locker room on a big-time happy note.
I thought they were going to call the and one on that one, but a great job by the Saints to get that ball up the floor.
I have no clue how St. Clair got themselves that shot off in time.
Eli kept his head up, did a great job. You know, there's the advantage of having the 6'4" point guard. Couple dribbles, couple strides. He's at half court. Sees Ellis on the baseline for the easy layup at the buzzer.
First bucket of the night for either of the Ellises. It's a big one at the half here on CTV. It's St. Clair 21, Port Huron 18. We're back with the second half after these messages.
Well, they've got drink specials every day. Rooms upstairs if you want to stay. If you love music, hear it play at the good old Murphy Inn. At the good old Murphy Inn.
Looking for a great spot to enjoy lunch or dinner with fantastic daily food and happy hour specials? Look no further than the Murphy Inn in St. Clair. This is Paul, owner of the Murphy Inn. Our charming Irish pub features different food and drink specials every day of the week, plus live entertainment every Wednesday through Saturday. The Inn even offers 7 unique hotel rooms complete with modern amenities, perfect for overnight stays or a weekend getaway.
There ain't no doubt we're going out to the good old Murphy Inn. To the good old Murphy Inn.
North Star Bank, your local community bank serving St. Clair, Sanilac, Huron, and Washtenaw counties. When you need a local community bank for home loans, checking, savings, and other banking needs, North Star Bank is the community bank that you want to deal with. The bank that will take care of all your personal and business needs. North Star Bank has a new mobile application that you can download to make banking even easier. North Star Bank. guiding the way. Member FDIC.
Alrighty, we're back here on CTV. Tom Renner and Parlarge back with you. The Port Huron Big Reds come firing out of the locker room.
Wow, I tell you what.
I'm not a body language expert, but I mean, they got the body language that they're down like 15.
Exactly.
It's only a 3-point game. It's St. Clair 21 and Port Huron 18.
Like, they literally just
walked out.
And that might be too fast of a word for them.
Let's put it this way. It was no Croslex Marysville halftime.
No.
Croslex putting it on the Vikings tonight. 63-19 is what I'm seeing on the old Twitter machine.
Croslex is the real deal.
We are not on pace for a 63-point game here at St. Clair High.
It would take a minor miracle.
Saints going to return with all their starters outside of Essien has now entered the second half starting lineup. I do not see Luke Ellis.
You know, he hurt his ankle earlier. I'm wondering if that's acting up.
See both the Ellis parents are still in the stands, but Luke is not on the bench, at least for now. Keep an eye on that for sure. Something to keep an eye on. Left-handed layup to start things off for Port Huron. That's Connor Rosenau. He gets things going for us here on CTV. Bleasdale ahead. Pennywell, who had a big impact on that first half. Bleasdale going to try baseline, and if that's a block, it's on Smith, and that's 4.
Yeah.
He was not happy about number 3. I can't imagine he's going to be excited about this one.
That's for sure. He got caught out of position.
Looks like Port Huron might just ride it out. I was going to say I can't imagine why they wouldn't get somebody into the game, but they're going to play on.
Here's an idea.
I'd
go right back at him.
Grant, lower on the wing. He's going to drive. He goes up, and look who comes over to help. And oh no!
I think they're going to give it on Rosenau. Yep, that's on Rosenau.
Oh, baby. I thought we spoke it into existence once again. So Rosenau is the man who gets the foul. That's only his first. Eli lower to the line with a 1-point St. Clair lead.
Smith over talking to Rosenau, trying to plead his case, but it certainly was his 4th.
Zero chance he's coming or staying in the game. Deontay Foy will check in for him. Lohr did get things going. He had a game-high 8 in the first half, but his play of the game, he misses both somehow. Pennywell offensive rebound goes up off glass. Good. I was about to say that Lohr made the play of the first half with that full-court pass to Ellis to close things out. 23-20, St. Clair on top. Just a minute gone here in the third quarter. Wolfengang loses the handle into the hands of Essien. He'll push it.
No numbers.
He's going to go up off glass. That was a tough shot there for Braylon Essien. Back comes Port Huron high and Connor Rosenau. Rosenau crosses over, gets it up. Oriel with it. Back Wolfengang.
Got a big mismatch with Rosenau and Essien on him in the post.
Wolfengang picks
They missed it.
Dribbles, swings it across to Foy. Foy back to Wolfengang. Drives on. Bleasdale blocked by Cam Bleasdale. Pennywell reaching in, gets another steal. The big man is active as can be and
Slow
making
it down.
things happen. Gets it up top. Lohr going to look to hopefully calm things down here for the Saints, and they do. Coach Disrath calling his play in. Cramp drives into the lane. Bleasdale with it. Essien looking inside at Pennywell. They got him. Good entry pass. Pennywell.
And
good.
one. Oh, I can't believe they didn't call that push from back.
Good patience by the Saints. Good pass. And Port Huron High is upset. Not sure exactly what happened. I kind of looked away, assuming it was business.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened either. If he didn't take it out and they played on, or if it was a violation, it probably should be white ball.
Yeah, pretty sure that Coach Jeremy Rosenau actually thought that the Big Reds turned it over. I looked over and saw him slamming the bench.
I think he was more frustrated with, with Foy, how he's trying to front Pennywell on that and gave him that layup. You just got to stand behind him. Hope for the help.
Showing some physicality. They're going to get Cramp on a foul here. That was 0. Coronado. I think you're probably right. Yep.
St. Clair foul number 2, Jerry.
It does no good for the little fellow to stand in front of Pennywell. He's just going to lob it over top of him.
You are correct. 25-20, St. Clair on top.
Ellis is back on the bench.
That's a good sign. First free throw is up and good there for 0. That's Coronado. That's his first point of the night. Second free throw is up. He's got a nice looking shooting stroke. It's good. Make it 25-22, just under 6 minutes to go. Big Red's putting a little heat on the Saints. Essien couldn't quite handle that. Turnover out of bounds. Saints almost got to take their time and just survey a little bit. See what we got here.
Exactly. They just have to be patient with it. It's just a first pass trap that really isn't even giving them that much pressure. If you just wait and get the ball in the middle, it should be no problem.
Big Red's trying to get back into this ball game. They're down 3. They run some nice action. Wolfengang's 3 is up, no good. Blaisdell tracks it down. That wisely slows it up. Kicks it over. Cramp takes a couple dribbles, crosses over, gets it inside Pennywell. They like this matchup, don't they? Pennywell up off glass, good.
And that's why.
Play, good looking move and good looking finish.
That's why the senior taking the junior to school.
27-22, give Pennywell 6 in the third. Big Reds find themselves down 5 now. Ooh, Blaisdell almost got caught stealing it. Cramp comes away with it. He's got Blaisdell if he wants it, but he goes up off glass and good. Cramp's first points of the night, and this was
timeout.
On timeout. Saints have lead with their biggest lead of the night. It's 29-22 and a 7-point lead.
That was a great job. Like you mentioned earlier, good things happen when Pennywell's in there. 2 big possessions with him doing a great job down low, and then Cramp with the steal and the easy layup.
St. Clair with 8 points. It's an 8-3 St. Clair run here in the third quarter. Pennywell with 6, Cramp with 2, Coronado with 2. Those are only at the free throw line, and Rosenau has the other 2, and that one's on a little layup.
Great little spark by the Saints. Really picked up by their defense. I mean, they're limiting the Big Reds to 1 shot, getting the rebound, and then they're going. Port Huron's best offense so far has been their trap after they've scored. A couple turnovers by the Saints when they do that.
I don't know about you, but I like the pace better here in the third quarter. And the flow of the game, it's a lot better than we had in the first half.
We had a little bit of a flow in the first quarter. That second quarter was certainly a dud.
Just 3 team fouls, that certainly is helping us out. Get those whistles out of here if possible. Let's play some basketball. Big Reds down 7, they have the ball. Ellis up on his man, that's 0 Coronado. Wolfengang up top, bounces, that's tough to handle. Saints on the deck. Richardson's got it, still no jump ball or anything, and it's going to finally be a jump ball, but that's St. Clair basketball.
Hey, that's what you want to see, though. 2 Saints down on the floor going after that loose ball. Great hustle.
Big Reds.
Right.
That's a love-hate, depending on which coach you are.
Exactly.
Coach Disselrath obviously likes that. Coach Rosenau does not.
Huge mismatch right now for the Saints down low if they can get into Hunter.
Richardson sets the screen. They get it inside. He's going to go up off glass just a little bit too strong. And back comes Port Huron. Coronado with it. Port Huron's got to get something going offensively. Just 4 in the frame.
They're setting up that back cut.
Oriel gets it over to 11. That's Wilson. Going to drive off of his foot and out of bounds.
Tried to pull Hunter out and go by him, but didn't bring the ball with him.
Big Red's got to bring that pressure still, down 7 points. 4:09 on the clock here in the third. Ellis with it. Goes by his man. Looks up. He's got Essien. Bounces it to Lohr. Goes up off glass. Good.
That's textbook.
Second half for Lohr. Saints lead. Balloons to 9. Drive here by Rosenau. Going to go up. He's fouled. See if it's on the floor or if he's shooting.
Now they're saying shooting. Just got to get that help side over. You see him square up like that and put his head down. You know he's going right to the rim. Just slide over, take that charge.
Who did they get that foul on? Did you see who they called the foul
I missed
on?
it. But give credit to Rosenau trying to make something happen here, stop the bleeding for the Big Reds.
Free throw up and somehow goes down.
I'd like to be able to do that with my wedge. Put a little backspin on that thing right there on the heel.
Bleasdale heads to the bench. Logan Ellis into the game for the Saints. It's 31-23. Second one on the way for Rosenau is long. Richardson and the Saints do a good job boxing, and back comes Lohr. Eli Lohr over to Logan Ellis. Essien swings it over to Eli Lohr. He's calling for Richardson to get back down in the post for that mismatch. See if they can work it in there from this spot.
Well, now they're totally fronting with that help side on the back. They're inviting the lob now.
Essien fakes, goes up. Nice strip from behind, but he ends up stepping out of bounds. Still a nice play there from Port Huron. That was 2. Nathan Oriel.
Yeah, Coach Disselrath looking for the foul on that one. Good strong take by Essien.
Nice action by the Saints. Richardson gets it over to Ellis. Logan in the corner. Essien fakes back up top to Logan. Inside, good pass to Richardson, who scores. Easy bucket there for Hunter Richardson.
Once he's got his player sealed on his hip, he's usually money for 2.
33-23. Saints lead up to 10 now. Feels like a big 250 here for Port Huron. Coronado with it. Bounces it over. Rosenau with it. Working on Lohr. Trying to make something happen. Picks up his dribble. Nice cut. Wolfengang goes up with it. Contact and 1. Robin Wolfengang with his first points of the third quarter, and they're big ones.
Right, not a really smart play by Logan Ellis there. He's not known as a shot blocker. Should have just stayed in there and try and taken that charge instead of trying to go up and block it. Probably giving up 5-6 inches on that as well.
Yep, Logan listed at 5'10". Wolfengang 6'2". Yep. An easy 4, depending on how you put it in the book, right?
Oh, those are never accurate.
Got to be patient here, and Lohr palms it up, going to pull up. Tough shot is good. Mid-ranger.
Nobody's got the ball.
And it leads to a three-pointer here from 0. Brendan Coronado. He's got 5 here in the third. He's keeping the Big Reds in it. They're only down 6 now. Logan Ellis going to go all the way to the hoop, but he carried the basketball. Turnover, St. Clair.
Yeah, you mentioned it, a big 250, and just like that, they've really cut into this lead. This is going to be real big now with Eli out. This game could turn on a dime right now.
Ellis is out there with Disselrath, Essien, and Richardson. It's the most mixed match lineup that Matt Disselrath's rolled out so far. 2 minutes to go. Wolfengang real tough, but they're going to get him for a travel. I think Coach Rosenau was probably saying there's a lot of bodies around there.
There was.
Travel.
There was a lot of hands on that play.
35-29, St. Clair on top. Disselrath with it. Dribbles, gets it over to Luke Ellis. Gets it up, Richardson. Fakes, gets his man to go by and scores.
Great job by Hunter. Good look, too, cross court. Working on those diagonals.
Wolfengang with it. Big Reds down 8 once again. Screen coming from Rosenau. Disselrath gets around it. Rosenau. Over to Oriel. Rosenau thought about the long 3. Ellis got a hand on it.
Good recovery.
Oriel guarded by Essien. Disselrath up on Wolfengang. Tries to go by. Disselrath cuts him off. Oriel 3. He'll try it again. See if he's hot. It's short. Luke Ellis tracks it down. 1 minute to go here. Ellis to Ellis. Saves it somehow, but Oriel will get it on a Big Red turnover.
Thought he just had to get 1 foot in there. Wrong season.
Coach Rosenau going to call it in. Wolfengang will run the Big Reds action for him. They're down 8 still. Ellis comes in, and they're going to get him with a foul.
Oh.
First foul on Luke Ellis. 4th team foul. I don't think Coach Disselrath liked that one too much.
Yeah, if all the hand checking that's been going on early to call that one just because it was on the ball probably, but Yeah, I wouldn't like it either. Oh, and although I think these guys, the refs have done a pretty solid job tonight.
Agreed.
Letting them play.
Wolfengang, he's got Disarath in his face. They're able to get it in. Well, Ellis is after it. Somehow 11, Wilson got it. Rosenau, the Big Reds are all over the place right now. I don't have I do have a one. Devin McCall is into the game. Trying to find. We had a little bit of a messed up program for the Big Reds.
See, now all of a sudden the refs are going to start calling the hand check. So obviously Coach Rosenau got in their ears and said, hey, watch their hands. Last 2 possessions.
Foul.
2 hand checks.
Disarath picks up his second. That's the 5th St. Clair team foul. It's St. Clair 5 team fouls. Big Reds with 2. 3-point attempt is up and no good. A lot of guys battling down there. Going to stay with Port Huron. 37-29 is the score. 17 seconds on the clock. Big Red's got a guy wide open off the inbounds and a turnover. Disarath with it. There's 11 seconds on the clock. Make it 10. Disarath working on Wolfengang. Spins, goes up, can't finish. Richardson battling inside. Goes down.
We got to travel. Yep.
And a travel. It almost looked like Wolfengang convinced the official. So with 4 seconds, Port Huron is going to get a chance. Hunter Richardson's a pretty big dude, and he went spiraling.
He did. He turned into it. I think if he could have just ripped it out.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, the Big Reds dodged, the Saints dodged the bullet. They didn't have anybody guarding one underneath the basket. Port Huron panicked a little bit, struggled, and threw it off the ceiling. What a crazy ending to a almost crazy quarter.
A lot of scoring going on there. It's so much scoring. I think we'll have to take a break, and I'll have to add it up.
There we go.
We'll see you for the 4th quarter here on CTV after these messages.
Ace Hardware in St. Clair is your local Ace Hardware store, and it's located on the west side of the Riverview Plaza in St. Clair. Ace Hardware in St. Clair now features Carhartt clothing, coats, pants, everything Carhartt. And look now, they also have the Big Green Egg, Weber grills, and of course, all the quality Ace products you've grown to know and trust. Paint, tools, keys, everything hardware. It's all at Ace Hardware on the west side of the Riverview Plaza in St. Clair.
Back here on CTV, I gotta say here, I'm a little disappointed in the student section just now.
Yeah, no.
Sweet Caroline.
Come on.
And I think I saw one kid like put their arm up and give a little fist bump. You gotta at least hit the bump up.
You gotta get the bump up. You have to. I mean,
something.
Ridiculous.
You can't come here with a whiteout in the first home game of the year and not let
not give a
You got an 8-point lead. They're learning.
Yeah, they're young.
Right?
Maybe it's a young student section.
They'll figure it out. They've got a good game to watch so far. It's 37-29. St. Clair on top, entering the 4th. Lowers the game high with 12. At this point, he had 4 there in the 3rd. Big Reds down 8. Got to make something happen here in the 4th.
You wonder how long Coach Rosenau is going to sit the big fella on the bench. I know he's got 4, but it really changes the flow of their offense.
It does, you're right. Wilson dribbled off the back of his shoe, and look at Pennywell sneak in there, and Bleasdale has it. Back to Pennywell. If good things are happening with the basketball, Kai Pennywell is probably
usually in the vicinity. Yep, you've got that right.
Grant,
look at this.
Pass to Pennywell, left hand off glass, good. Making a bid for a game high. He's got 11.
Oh, great job. 1 on 4, though, but they got down the floor quick.
Lower up to Ellis. Logan has it in the corner working
there
on
he is.
Wilson. Pennywell inside. See if he can go to work here on Wolfengang. He will. Tried to dish it over. Gets Bleasdale. 3 from the wing. Up. No good. Inside. Wilson somehow comes
That's a travel.
With it.
That's a travel.
It's either a travel or a reach. Something there. Big Reds push it up ahead. Spin goes baseline. Good job by Cam Bleasdale to get back and knock it out of bounds.
All right, good job being on that help side. Seeing both as man and the defender. Some old school basics.
10-point St. Clair lead, 6:45 on the clock. First home game of the year here at St. Clair High School. Big Reds get it in. Rosenau in the corner. Gets it over to Cam Cole. Oriel with it, back up top. Cole. seen much of McCall, but he's still back out. He's out there for the Big Reds. Ooh, that might be a travel because he was trying to pass it.
Yeah, pass it to himself. Another quick timeout by Coach Rosenau.
Yep. Doesn't want it to get away from him here. 10-point lead, 39-29, 6:26 on the clock. So far, all we got is a Kai Pennywell bucket.
I know I just mentioned it, but I'll be curious to see if they bring Smith back in here soon. Pennywell's having his way with everybody down low. Actually, him and Hunter both.
Aaron Smith, the big guy, picked up 2 quick ones, and I believe in the first, and a third one in the second.
Yep.
Came right out of the locker room, picked up his 4th. Coach Rosenau had no choice but to put him down, but as you're saying, at some point the bleeding's got to stop.
Right.
He's going to have a tough decision to make.
Yeah, he picked that up in the first 30 seconds, so he's been, on the bench 7.5 minutes, the first minute and a half here.
He's still standing as if and look at this.
There we go.
He's heading over to the scores table. Looks like he'll check in. He doesn't look super confident.
No,
he's not interested in going back and getting direction.
That must have been the same speech he gave at halftime, the way they walked in last time.
Or maybe he was just triple checking the exit 4. Hey, triple checking, is it 3 or 4? And he's back. So 39-29. We're on fire. He's back.
They're making it easy for us.
We're like the Tony Romos of CTV. See what else we can get going here tonight. 6:26 on the clock. 10-point St. Clair lead. Ellis, Cramp, Lohr, Bleasdale.
Gotta get out of that corner.
Floor. Needs a little help.
That's for a timeout.
Have to hurry up, and I think Coach Disselrat did save him with a timeout here.
30-second. That's the worst spot, though. You want to pick that up in that corner. You got to look to get that ball in the middle and then get it out of your hands quick. Quick reversal. Get that trap moving.
Not the worst thing in the world to call a timeout there. It's much better than a turnover that leads to a quick bucket.
Right. You don't want to give Port Huron any momentum. But that's been their best offense so far, is that full court trap. It's nice to see the bleachers pretty, not totally full, but you got to love it when it's a nice local game, local flair, see more people here.
Yep. And a little bit, a decent student section considering they didn't school today.
True, and still not knowing the Sweet Caroline.
That's true. I got to give them some credit after I kind of gave them a hard time about Sweet
Looks like they're dropping back into a 3-quarter one.
Bleasdale brings it across, picks up his dribble.
Right in the wrong spot.
And good thing Ellis was there. Lohr has it. Oh, baby. Bleasdale on the wing.
Little zone for the Big Reds.
Here we go. A little pick and roll action. Keep an eye on that. They might get that again with Pennywell on the roll. See if they do it here with Lohr. I would love to see a Lohr-Pennywell combo on a pick and roll.
Yep.
A little bit of a zone could be tough.
Right. If I was the the Saints, I'd just be patient.
Corner 3 from Luke Ellis, up and good.
It's kind of surprising. Port Huron going to sit back in his zone down 10. They need to force the action, not sit back in his zone.
I've got Ellis. That's his first bucket of the night. It's 42-29. 3 points for Luke. There's the big man, Aaron Smith with it. Cole drives, cut off by Pennywell, and foul on Kai.
Yep. Little hand.
St. Clair foul number 33, Kai Pennywell. His first, team 6.
That just shows you how smart Pennywell is. He's been banging underneath all night. We're at 5:23 of the 4th quarter, and that's his first foul.
Pretty impressive performance so far. See if he's got another 5:23 of greatness in him. Long pass up Cole. Cramp went by, but recovers. Cole and the Big Reds got to get it going in a hurry, down 13.
Here comes that high pick and roll.
Rosenau with it. He's got Lohr on him.
He traveled.
Wolfengang gathered himself with no dribble and an offensive rebound. Oriel 3 up, no good. A big battle in there. Smith, he's got his hands up like, please no. Don't give me my 5th foul on an early exit. Please
1 on 3, pull it out. Good decision.
Veteran move there from Cam. Lohr driving, gets in the paint, kicks it, Cramp. Couple dribbles inside to Pennywell.
They're back in man.
Luke Ellis with it. Look at Pennywell spinning, working in there, battling against the guy with 4 fouls. Lohr, Ellis takes a Pennywell screen, pulls up, no good. Rebound by Cole is a good one.
Not the shot you want there. I know you're up 13, but you want to use the clock in your favor.
Wolfengang cut off. Cole drives. Wolfengang, corner 3. This needs to go for the Big Reds, and it's nowhere close, and Lohr has it.
No point being in a hurry here.
Bleasdale waits for Lohr to clear out. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, and a 13-point St. Clair lead. Ellis picked up by Cole. Lohr with it.
High pick and roll. There he is. Oh, they had him wide open.
And there it is. They finally found him. And Guy couldn't quite finish. Took a little bump. Coach Disselrath not a fan of that no call. Rosenau got to respond. Goes up, no good. Lohr with it. With 3:30 to go, the Saints looking to slow it down a little. Lohr, cramp, 3. Up, good.
That was big. That was one as a coach, you're like, oh, that's one pass. Okay, great shot.
16 points, St. Clair lead. 3:20 on the clock. I don't like early daggers, but that one sure felt like it at least hurt. Rosenau drives in off the hands of a Saint, going to stay with Port Huron. Into the game comes Disselrath, Richardson, and Essien. Port Huron going to bring Coronado and McCall in. Nice work here from Kai Pennywell. Gets a round of applause.
That was a big, big quarter for him.
Big Reds get it in. Cole with it. Corner. Ariel with a 3. No good. Nice offensive rebound. Man, there's a lid on that bucket right now. McCall has it. Bleasdale, good job once again defending the baseline.
That was a great job by McCall. Come flying in there. Got to make sure we put a body on him. Can't just turn and jump for it.
Exactly 3 minutes on the clock and a 45-29 lead for the Saints. Good play here from the Big Reds. Gets a wide open 3 is good for Nathan Oriel. His first points. Actually, the Big Reds, I got it down as their first points of the fourth quarter. If that's correct,
big.
that's huge.
Oh, there's another turnover. There's that press. See how long Coach Disselrath sticks with the second group here.
He's already thinking about bringing Cramp in. He heads to the scorer's table. Big Reds still got to go in a little bit of a hurry, though. Coronado gets it up top. Cole takes the McCall screen into the corner.
Kind of a weird time to take Rosen out of the game for the first time.
This game winding down. We're heading towards 2 minutes. Here's McCall working on Essien. Gets it over to Oriel. Cole on the wing, drives. That's a lot of traffic to get through, and he can't score. Disselrath, good rebound. Gets it back from Lohr. Under 2 minutes to go. Bleasdale fake drive, goes up with a floater, no good. I think they're going to get a block here.
Yep, 2 shots.
Coach Disselrath looking at his point guard Eli Lohr there and saying, hey, we do not need to force anything.
Right. The clock is our friend right now.
$1:55 on the clock. Cam Bleasdale on the line, shooting 2 for the Saints. First one's up and no good.
You wonder if Coach Rosenau is kind of not throwing the towel in, but I'm confused why all of a sudden Rosenau is off the floor right now.
Bleasdale's second is good. I'm with you. He's been in the whole time.
Right.
14-point St. Clair lead. Swinging around. That's Jared Golding who's in the game, number 10. Oriel with it. Golding now. Tried to get it over to a cutting McCall. Bleasdale with it. Saves it to Lohr.
I'm not sure.
Bleasdale's been working that baseline defensively.
We don't need that.
Cramp saves him. Lohr with it. There he goes. Leader barking it down. We don't need to do anything here. Timeout from
Timeout.
This is probably
empty the bench. I think he's look, he's coming back with Pennywell and Ellis.
He's not messing around.
No lead is ever safe.
You don't
I guess.
mess around in the first home game on CTV.
That's right.
Give the people what they need.
There you go.
Buck 13 on the clock, 46-32.
Yeah, this has been a real good rebound for the Saints after that tough one on Tuesday. They've really done a nice job of, attacking when they should, being patient when they should. They've handled the press for the most part, even though that's probably been Port Huron's best offense. But a good job, like you said, to come back on that first home game. And I don't want to say we've got the W yet, but it's looking like it. I've seen stranger things happen.
It's a whole bunch of crazy away from not being a thing.
I've seen stranger things happen in this gym.
You were part of a wild one earlier.
Oh, for sure. Looking back at it, I would have loved to have been able to steal that win for the freshman team tonight and try and get the sweep of the Big Reds. But they fought hard. They're learning, so it was a good exciting game for everybody.
Definitely exciting. JV came out with a win. Bleasdale. Oh, he missed it.
Oh, look at Ellis steal.
Bleasdale
tripped him
for it. Tramp with it, and somehow, oh my goodness. Bodies
That's a double
everywhere.
dribble. Just grab the ball, fellas. Oh, looked like a what not to do demonstration of dribbling.
It's driving Coach Disselrath crazy. He's saying just grab that thing and try to pop it. 46-32. We're at 52 seconds on the clock. Big Reds are going to have a Steph Curry like out-of-body experience.
Right.
Oriel drives baseline. Oh, he lost it and caught it in the air. Crossover
fouls.
here, goes up off glass and good. That's 0, Coronado. That's only the 5th Big Red point of the 4th quarter. 30 seconds to go. Bleasdale guarded by Coronado. Tries to get it across. Saints will turn it over. They get it up. Cole saves it into the hands of McCall. He was out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. Hey, they're not quitting. I mean, they're fighting all the way to the buzzer.
22 seconds now. Jared Cramp looking to get it in for the Saints. Finds Bleasdale. Met by 2 Big Reds. Cramp tries to get it up. Tipped away, but Ellis has it.
Stay out of that corner.
Cole with a nice looking steal. Whoa, baby, that looked awkward. And it still ends up in the hands of Lohr. Cole did not deserve that.
No.
5 seconds on the clock. Cramp over to Bleasdale. 3 on the clock. 2, 1, and the clock hits zeros. And the Saints come away with a nice looking victory, 46-34. I don't know if 46 will win you a lot of games, but 34
will certainly help. Yes, that's for sure. They did clamp down in that second half.
So the Saints going to move to 2-0. The Big Reds going to move to 1-1. Go a quick look here as I do some math live on the air. Jared Cramp with 5, Luke Ellis with 3, Eli Lohr has a game high of 12, Bleasdale with 1, Kai Pennywell with a very nice 11 and contributed in a lot of other ways.
A lot of other ways. We mentioned it several times. Good things were happening when Kai was on the floor. Really took advantage of the foul trouble and had a great game inside for the Saints.
Logan Ellis with 2, Derek Disselrath 2, Braylon Essien with 3, and Hunter Richardson with 4. Big Reds real quick. We're led by Connor Rosenau, who you mentioned mysteriously went to the bench at the end of the game. He had 8.
Right, he was really the only guy trying to have things, make things happen for the Big Reds. Maybe he just ran out of gas. Maybe Coach Rosenau saw the writing on the wall and threw the tile in with about a minute and a half left.
Wolfengang had 7. After that, it's kind of trivial with a bunch of guys with 2. Coronado did have 5. 2 of those were in the 4th. I believe the Saints had a 5-point lead in the 4th, and they end up going on a 6-9. It was a 9-5 4th quarter frame for the Saints, and a nice looking win for Memphis.
It was. It's big to get that first one. It's always nice to get it at home, and hopefully it rolls over. We're back home Tuesday against the Rockets of New Haven, so we'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, it's just going to be a doubleheader now, as New Haven's freshman team is no longer in existence. But a great win. Good job by Coach Disselrath to pick up that first win of the year, and first as a head coach.
The full court press was on by the Big Reds a lot. You're getting the full court press from your kids. I think they might want to go home.
I do. I think they want to go home. They've been here since about 3 o'clock, so I think it's time.
Coach, nice work.
Thank you, sir.
Good home debut here on CTV.
It was fun. I'd love that.
East China High School sports have been brought to you by Ascension River District Hospital, along with support from North Star Bank, Ace Hardware and La Mache, the Murphy Inn, and CTV.